A very good morning to all. I hope you all are safe and healthy at your place. Let me introduce myself first. I am Anshi Arora, your new computer teacher. Today I am here with another revision video of chapter number 2, that is Windows customization. So for further practical work, we will move to the Windows. We are learning a revision video, that is Windows customization chapter 2 grade 7. So at first you have seen the Windows 7 icon on your screen. So what is Windows 7? Windows 7 is an operating system. So before going to learn Windows 7, we first discuss what is operating system here. So operating system is a software which acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. It manages all the softwares and hardware or all the components of the computer system. Without this or without the operating system, our computer is just like a garbage box, or it is useless. As we all know that operating system is the most important software that runs on a computer. Without the operating system, our computer cannot perform any single task. It provides a platform to run the other application software. So if you have any other softwares like MS Paint, MS Word, MS Excel, MS PowerPoint, any other software, or you want it to run it on your computer, so firstly you need an operating system. We can say that without the operating system, our computer is just like a garbage box or an useless machine. It is the basic or the primary need of our computer screen. So I hope you all are clear with what is an operating system. Now moving to the block diagram of operating system. Here you can see user connected with the application program. Application runs on the operating system, and operating system installed on the computer hardware. So as moving to the first line, operating system creates an interface between the computer user and computer hardware. Now moving to the Windows 7. What is Windows 7 now? Windows 7 is a system software or an operating system which is developed by the Microsoft Corporation. The Microsoft Corporation is owned by, or the CEO of Microsoft Corporation is Bill Gates. It provides us a platform to run the other programs or software. So Windows 7 has a GUI interface. GUI means graphical user interface, that allows us to interact with the items on the screen through the keyboard or mouse. It means if we want to interact in a computer screen, then we can use the keyboard or mouse peripherals to perform the task. Now here on your screen you can see types of operating system. I hope some of you might know this. This one is the icon of the Windows 7. The next one is the Windows 8. Here it is Linux. This one is the Fedora. Here it is Ubuntu, Mac OS and Android. Nowadays number of users uses the Android operating system. As we all know that we have mobile phones or the smartphones at our place or at our home, then the main software that installed in your computer or on your mobile phone is the Android. So now moving towards the window customization, we first learn how to hide the title bar. So here let me discuss what is title bar. A title bar is a bar that is located at the bottom of your page. Means a bar that located at the bottom of your page. It allows us to launch the program or view the currently open programs. Here you can see the icon of the taskbar. Now we are moving to our working screen or the practical screen for further practical work. Okay. Now students, as you see, this one is your Windows screen. Here We firstly discuss about this screen. The blue area or the area that you have seen or the first screen of your computer is known as the desktop screen. The graphical drawings you have seen here are called the icons. These are the icons, and at the bottom of your screen there is a start button. This one is the notification area, and this bar is called the title bar here. As we read on our slide, title bar is the bar that is located at the bottom of the desktop screen. So this bar is called the title bar. It is used to launch the programs, or it views our currently working programs. You can see here as the PowerPoint slide is open here and 2 folder options are already opened here. So now we learn how to hide the taskbar here. So firstly you have to click on the title bar. Then you go through the following steps. Right click on the title bar, here a new option, that is properties. Then click on the properties option. Here you can see the option auto hide the taskbar. Just click on the box, apply, and then OK. Here you can see your taskbar is now in hide condition, and if you want to access, so you can access this by bringing the cursor of pointer at the bottom of the edge. Okay, and if you again want to unhide the taskbar, then you can click on the taskbar again, go to the properties menu, then just remove the tick mark auto hide the taskbar. Here you can apply and then OK. So now moving to the next practical, that is repositioning of the taskbar. Firstly we will know what we have to do is we can move our taskbar in any of the direction of the window, that is from left, right, top or bottom. So we have to go through the following steps. Firstly we have to right click on the taskbar, then click on the properties option. Here you find an option that is taskbar location on screen. Now it is by default selected at the bottom because your taskbar is located at the bottom. So you can select any of the options, that is left, right, top and bottom. If you select top and then press apply and then OK. So look at the top of the window. Here you can see your taskbar is found at the top. Okay, and if you want to put it on the left or the right, then you can select the left option and then press the apply button. Okay, here your taskbar is found at the left corner or the right corner. Same things can be applied by using the right corner. So I put it on the bottom again. Okay, I hope you all will understand this. Now we will do the another practical, that is hiding the clock. So as we all know that the clock, third practical, that is hiding the clock. As we all know that the clock appears at the right side of the taskbar in the notification area. Here you all can see the clock. It shows the current date and current time. So what's the current time? It's 9:58 AM. So what you will do is to hide your clock, just right click on the clock and select the properties option. Here you can select the customize notification icon and just click on the turn on system icon or on off. So here you can see system icon clock and its behavior is now in on condition. So if you want to hide the clock, then you can just put it on the off. Look at your screen, now your clock is hide, and if you want to again reshow this, then you can again click on this and press on. So we want to hide the clock, then we press the off option and applied OK. and again we click the OK. So our clock is in hide situation. In the same way you can change the another thing. Now the next practical, that is practical number 4, is the customizing the start menu. So you can also modify the start menu option as needed. This one is your start menu. If you are a frequent user of any program and you want to pin the start menu for quick access, then you can just right click on the icon and select pin to the start menu. Now look at your start menu here. Your free download manager 5 is found in the start menu option. If you want to unpin this, then just right click on it and select the unpin from the start menu. So it gets out from your start menu. So these are the steps to pin or unpin the icons in the start menu. Now the next is to creating the shortcuts, means how to create a shortcut on your desktop screen or on your screen. So this one, these are very simple steps that you should follow. You just have to right click on your desktop screen or anywhere on the screen. You can just right click and just go through the new option, and here you can select the shortcut. Here you can select the shortcut option. Now a dialog box appears on your screen. Then click on the browse button. To explore the files, here you can select any of the program whose you want to create the shortcuts on your desktop screen. Suppose if I want the shortcut of the Bandicam app on my screen, then I can just select the Bandicam and apply it OK. Then next, finish. Here you can look, a shortcut of Bandicam has appears on your computer or on your desktop screen. Hope you all will understand this. Now the next is rearranging the icons. How you can arrange the icons on your desktop screen according to your need. The icons are the smallest graphical pictures on your desktop screen, so we can arrange it quickly in many different ways. Like, firstly we have to right click on the desktop, then select the sort by options. Here we can arrange our icons on the basis of their name, their size, data item type and the date of modified. Suppose if we want to arrange the icons in alphabetical order, then we can select the name option. To arrange the icon in the order of their storage size, that is the space occupied in the storage device, then we can use the size option. And if we want to arrange icons as per the item categories, means the icon of the same type will get arranged one after another, then we can select the item option. And if we want to arrange the icons in the order item that they were created or modified, then we can use the select date modified option. Here I want to select the icon, or I want to arrange the icon on the alphabetical order, so I can go through the name of. So students, that's all about today's presentation. If anyone of you has any problem or any issue or any query related to this problem, then you can contact me or you can drop a message. Thank you.